Time to mow some grass. I got my cutter spray ready to go. They do not endorse this video. It's just what I'm using. I get to choose between either getting skin cancer from using insecticides on my skin or getting Lyme or alpha-gal disease from the ticks. So I choose cancer because I like the taste of animal meat. I can still eat meat while I have cancer, because if I get alpha-gal disease and then later get cancer, I can't eat meat, and that sucks. I'm not looking forward to working in the heat today, but I know that I'll get through it. I got plenty of water, and you just gotta tough it out, you know? It's not a masculine thing, like, be a man! Yeah, you gotta be a man. Oh, you know, I didn't even pack my water. There I did. I did pack my water. See? I don't even know where I put my shit, but I did put my shit. I often wonder about people in a performative endurance match tests, like the performative endurance tests, like not drinking water. I remember I was helping my dad move, like, more than 20 years ago, and his best friend was helping and a couple other people, and I took just a few seconds to drink some water, and his friend became upset with me. He's like, "What are you doing? You get in there and pick that box up." I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What's with this, like, I don't ever drink water thing? Like you're not allowed to drink water until it's done? Like, what's wrong with being hydrated? You know, I remember going to elementary school and middle school being slightly dehydrated all the time. You get up in the morning, you have your bowl of cereal, a little milk in it, and then you go to school, and the water fountains, the water barely makes over the lip of the fountain because the pressure's down. So you don't want to put your mouth on that because it's got a slime layer on it from wherever else been spitting on it, and it doesn't get cleaned regularly. You'd be lucky you can find a working water fountain, right? But then you only have a few seconds to get a quick gulp and move on. And it was super hot. The building had really poor ventilation, and the teachers seemed to love the fact that kids were suffering with the heat, and like it was some sort of social experiment. And I'm not saying this bitterness. I'm just saying this I mean, remembering it makes me feel angry, but I'm not bringing it up to stir up anger. I'm telling a story. And then you get home from school, and I don't know, maybe you have a snack or you don't, and then you have a glass of milk with dinner. There's kids who might have a glass of water before bed, especially if they want to stay up late, because everyone's always saying, drink water, drink water. They tell you to drink water because it's good for you, but then, like, raise you on fruit juices and milk and other flavored beverages, so that water, when you drink it, all you notice is, like, the metallic taste from the pipes in the water. And so you don't want to drink it, right? So you grow through your youth, at least I did, like, mildly dehydrated all the time. And so I finally, you know, after high school especially, I drank a lot of water. I found I felt better overall. My health felt better. I felt just more alive, being properly hydrated. I remember being in high school, and a guy had a bottled water, and the teacher told him to put it away. Like, you're not allowed to have that. As she picks up her own bottled water and drinks it, he's like, but you have bottled water. So yeah, teacher's allowed to drink water. You're not. You have to use the fountain. True story. And the same one, she also allowed one person to drink water from a jug when someone pointed toward, like, he's drinking water. So he has a doctor's note. He's allowed to drink water because he's diabetic. He needed a doctor's note to have water in class. Tell me this wasn't some sort of social experiment. It certainly looked like it to me, a social stress experiment. And the fact that the teachers mercilessly enforced it, like, what's that say about the conscience of the people doing the teaching? But some people, like, you don't need to drink water, just be tough. I don't need water. I don't need water. Blah, blah. I'm like, you kidding me? Like, your body works better. You're less likely to have heat stroke. You know, everything seems to work better in your body when you're properly hydrated. So like, why that guy got angry with me when I helped, I was helping my dad move, when I just took a moment to drink a little bit of water, like, it's beyond me. And so, yeah, I got a gallon of water with me, and I'm going to drink it. I have a half gallon for the first stop. I got a half gallon for the second stop. I'm going to drink water as much as I want. I don't have to prove my toughness by how little water I drink. I get it. If you grew up in like a warrior desert tribe and there wasn't much water around, and part of the culture was to prove how long you could function without water, and then you knew like who your most reliable warriors were, because dehydration, didn't impair them too much. I get where that sort of thing comes from, but that's not the world we live in now. But people still need to engage in these endurance matches. Another thing related to like moving, you might see like two people carrying heavy boxes when they're helping someone move, and it's heavy, and like you want to put the damn box down, but like you engage the other guy carrying a box in a conversation. You could like performatively act like holding this 60-pound box in your arm, like doesn't bother you at all, even though like you want to die and he wants to die, but you're all like, hey, let's talk about this, and blah 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 blah. And then like, okay, conversation's over, but the other guy's like, I got a one up. I'm like, wait a minute, what about such and such? And then you talk again. People do it. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Like, even though we have every possibility of being healthy and hydrated, and guess what? Not overworking ourselves. People still have to performatively overwork just to show they can. And yeah, I have to look back to climb this hill. So there we go. It is what it is. And as life becomes harsher, I think there's probably going to be a lot more performative deprivation, forms of fasting and whatnot, just to show how tough you're. Like, I don't need to eat, I don't need to bathe, I don't need to drink water. I'm like, okay, man, you have a good time with that. As for me, I'm going to drink my water. Unless I'm like facing an acute shortage, like, I'm going to drink as much water as I want. Oh, crap, a little bit more. All right, I'm here at the job site, so I got to do what I got to do. Bye.